Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. Check this out. I found another new exotic type biome. I'm gonna call this an un-ocean planet because it has giant ocean type plants on dry land that are moving around like they would underwater. And I'm pretty sure you can't destroy them. I'm gonna try though. I've got grenades now. I'm in creative mode, so I kind of cheated to find this. I didn't want to have to wait until I could travel around a lot in normal mode, so I got onto creative mode and explored a lot. Yep, can't destroy them. If you dig down to the bottom of them, they just end and keep floating in the air. So I think that's the way all of these giant megalith structures are on these new types of planets. I have to mention it seems that Hello Games has taken notes from the modders, because there were a lot of mods for the game that had planets like this before it became something real in No Man's Sky Next. This is not modded. This is PlayStation 4. You can't have mods on PlayStation 4 without, you know, taking your PlayStation apart or something. But yeah, so like a long time ago, like over a year ago, modders created a mod called the Megalith mod, and that's where I got the name for megalith planets, because that was what the modders called it when they created stuff like this. Giant assets on planets. But Hello Games have done it a lot better, because I've watched modded gameplay and videos. Megaliths like this would not be destructible. They would just be like a giant plant asset that you could still destroy with your mining laser or grenade, and then it would just vanish. This whole entire giant thing would vanish and be a few carbon in your inventory, which was very unrealistic. So the way Hello Games have done it is a lot more realistic, because it makes sense. If you were a tiny little ant next to a gigantic tree or seaweed thing, you wouldn't be able to destroy it, because you'd be too small, you'd be too weak to destroy that giant thing. So Hello Games have done it the right way and made these objects indestructible. I should mention this is a red star system again, like some of the other new biomes I've discovered. And this planet said that it was like low atmosphere or dead or something like that. So if you want to find planets like this, you need to go to red, green, or blue stars and search all the planets that say they are low atmosphere or dead or empty. Because, well, in fact, that's how Hello Games hid the exotic planets in Atlas Rises update. They hid exotic planets in empty planets that said that they were empty, but they actually had the exotic planets like crystal planets, computer chip planets. But later Hello Games went back and they renamed the new exotic planets. So now we have glassy planets. That's what they're called when you scan them from space. Or infected planets, or crimson moons, things like that. So exotic planets, the exotic type biomes that were added in Atlas Rises now have special names. But these new megalith type planets and other types that I've found are still referred to as empty or dead from outer space when you scan them. I'm guessing Hello Games will come up with a patch. It was kind of a stealth patch. I don't think they even mentioned it when they renamed exotic planets. But I'm guessing they'll do another stealth patch like that, and they'll rename these kind of planets. I don't know what they'll call them. They'll call them They probably won't call them megalith planets like me, because that might be copying the modders a little too much. But yeah, it's super cool because these planets have creatures on them. The exotic planets of Atlas Rises were dead planets. They had special exotic type props, but they did not have any life. They didn't have any regular plants or creatures, but these new exotic biomes do have life on them, even though they scan as dead planets from space. So I'm going to make, like I said, I'm on creative mode, so I'm going to be making this my first home planet in creative mode. So I'm going to go ahead and build a base PC here. And what I'm going to do, I got to claim it, I'm building this right by the water because I'm going to make a base that is both above water and underwater. So I'm showing off this base, and I'm also doing a creative mode base really quick. See what I can come up with. I want to start with, let's see, I'm going to test out just how unlimited base building is. Well, I know other people have tested it better than this, but I'm going to try out something here. Here we go. Put in a door. Oops. Nice thing about creative mode, you don't have to hold back. You can make whatever you want. Let's see. I gotta learn where everything is again. Here's Windows. Wait. Do I want to go that way or this way? I'll go this way. Okay, I need a hallway. Glass, preferably. Straight corridor, glass corridor. So it's gonna go out. I love this. This atmosphere kind of discolors things like some of the other atmosphere had. Some people said that the dark planet that I found was fake. They said that I had faked it with a filter, which I specifically said in the video, you can't use filters now. Or they said, oh, it's just a bug. It's just a regular planet that is bugged, so it looks a different color. But like I said in the video, it said from space that it was an empty planet. That's not a bug. They intentionally created this new biome that everything is dark like a black and white TV. And it was because of an atmosphere filter, because when a storm happened, I wonder if this is deep enough. See, I want this to go down like an elevator into the water. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. Now another cylindrical room. But yeah, I really think the dark planet I did a video on was a real new type of planet. Hello Games intended it to filter the atmosphere, to filter light like that, so that everything was black and white and weird like that. But when there was a storm, things would be normal colored. Because the atmosphere was being disrupted, as we saw in that video. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get out. Oh, darn. Oh well. Let's run through here. Because I want it to be cool. I want someone to arrive at the base and then walk all the way down this corridor and then go down into the underwater. I saw someone build a base similar to this in Subnautica, because of course most of that planet is all ocean. Oh yeah, we need to check out the ocean. See, it's got the same kind of plants underwater as it does on land, except these ones are normal size. So those are ocean assets, but it's got giant ocean assets. Ah, darn it. If I'd have gone just over a little bit more. Phooey. I wish it would have gone through the other window. Because this has a mound right here. Darn it. Okay, we're gonna jump from up here. Hopefully get up on here. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I wanted to go out into the deeper water part. Okay, now... yeah. These will go down. Good. It goes pretty deep now. Perfect. I think that's as deep as I want it. Gotta love creative mode. I don't have to worry about drowning or anything while I'm building this. One more. I also don't have to worry about running out of base parts. So I guess bases can be as big as you want, meaning they can go as high as you want or as far horizontally as you want. The only true limit to base building now is 20,000 parts. You can't have more than 20,000 parts, and I'm pretty sure I'm nowhere near that right now. Okay, so I want to show you these cool little anglerfish real quick that I found. I don't remember ever seeing fish like this in older versions, so I think these are new fish assets, or I could be wrong. I found stuff before that I thought was new that was actually already in the game, but I've never seen anglerfish like this before that I can remember, so that's pretty cool. Now I want to show you my underwater base that I built. It's not functional because apparently I can't seem to build ladders while I'm underwater. I can build most things underwater, but I couldn't build a ladder to go through on the inside. So there's nothing connecting these different rooms, but it looks cool, like something you could actually have. And there's my long glass hallway leading over to it. Hopefully I'll figure out a way to make the ladder someday. But anyway, that was my attempt to make an underwater base. I'll make better ones later and show them off. Thought it seemed appropriate on an un-ocean planet like this. So yeah, this has been my video on an exotic un-ocean planet, and also an attempt to make an underwater base, which I need to practice at. But anyway, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for today. And remember, everything's going to be okay.